Alexa! Shut the fuck up, Alexa! Alexa, off! Good. Good, Alexa. Good little fucking dickhead. Right, lads, how we doing? We're here for the boxing. We're here early. Nice and early. Prelims are on. Let's get them up. Just raging at Alexa. She wasn't shutting the fuck up. Here we go. Here we go. We're on the prelims at the moment. We're on the prelims. It's nice and early. Nice and early, lads. We'll see how we do with this stream. We had a good stream last night. I think we peaked at about 200, I think. Average was around 80. So that was good. Good live stream last night for the PFL. Controversial fucking stoppage in the main because of Mark fucking Goddard, who's not taking any responsibility. I have a bit of a bone pick. Mick Maynard came out, and I feel like he shouldn't have come out because he's one of the UFC brass. He shouldn't have come out and started talking shit. He started backing Goddard. Now, for me, that feels like a conflict of interest, if you ask me, because refs are supposed to be independent. When Mick Maynard's sticking up for a referee, that does raise some questions there for me. Yeah, it does. It's going to raise questions. Like, you've got the one of the UFC top brass fucking sticking up for a ref, and it doesn't feel right. He should stay independent, stay out of it, and shut the fuck up. In my opinion, that's how I see it. Stay out of it. Just keep yourself to yourself. And but he didn't. He backed Goddard, and Goddard fucked up, and he has to take accountability. And the narrative has been switched to like, oh wait, Doumbé. What happened? It wasn't Doumbé. It was Baki who the first time Doumbé stopped, and he said to the ref, Goddard said, no, you can't stop the fight. Continue to fight. It was Baki in the second one who said, he pointed at the floor and said, what's happening? And he walked back as if he wasn't going to fight. That wasn't Doumbé. And Goddard called the fight, so that was bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. How we doing, lads? How we doing? We're a bit early. I don't know what time the main card comes on. Let me check. I'll get Dazn up. Started at 3 PM. What time's the main? Doesn't say what time the main fight comes on. Schedule. Let's have a look at the schedule. Oh, that's no help. Fighters. That's no help either. Okay, we'll find out in a bit. We'll find out. What's this tab that's fucking opened? Okay. Fighters coming out now. It's Andre, Ukrainian lad, Andre Novotny. He's coming out now. Some of the prelims. Now. Is that better or worse? Let's have a look. What are we saying on the light? I need to sort the lighting out. I really do need to sort the fucking lighting out. Bit dark. Was a bit dark. I think that's better. Yeah, it looks a bit better. Pulls out all my imperfections, but fuck it. Tis what it is. It makes me look more withered than I am. Or maybe I am just fucking withered. In me old fucking age. We'll see. Let's get the puffer on the go. The vape. Let's top that motherfucker up. Okay, yeah. Nowitzki versus Torres is kicked off. Torres looks like a fucking hell, he's big. Don't look like he's trained at all for this fight. Fucking hell. Flabbergaster. That's what he is. 8 rounds. Oh, I could have done with getting my headset saucy, but we'll go. We'll continue. Nowitzki just using his range, keeping at range, working his jab, doing well. He's going to the body. Nice shots. Goes back to the jab. Torres not really offering much. The shorter, massively fatter guy. Yeah, Nowitzki's just popping his jab, going straight up the middle. Making it look easy. Making it look easy. One, two. Putting the combinations together now, Nowitzki. Torres fires back, but completely misses. He's I don't know what that was. He just threw a hook in midair when he wasn't even close to Nowitzki. Nowitzki just landing, circling, landing, jabbing, following up with a right counter. Torres just can't close the distance. He's struggling with the range. He's got really short arms. I'm like looking at his arms, like they're noticeably small. So you know the reach advantage is, well, reach disadvantage is quite big on this one. If you can noticeably see the difference. Now he's fighting backwards now with Torres. Well, I say fighting backwards, but there's not much fighting coming from the Torres side at the moment. He's closing up, stepping back. Nowitzki hasn't needed to go into any next gear yet. He's just comfortably working his jab, following up with some combinations in the first round, going to the body, mixing it up well, and he's not really had to take it up a gear yet. I don't think he's going to need to either. The skill level, the difference in skill level is just crazy. The chat's going wild as well on the actual prelims chat. It's everyone's saying mismatch, complete mismatch. Is Torres a professional boxer? How many hours has he put in? Love how there's no one in the crowd, bro. Yeah, so a lot of people feeling the same sentiments on this one. Send a round one, by the way. We're in the corner. We're in the corner. Get the old headphones on so we can listen. Listen live. Might even... Round two's just kicking off now. Same as the first round. Torres can't even reach the guy. He's struggling with the reach here. He's really struggling with this reach. He's working the jab, staying on the outside. Torres is just constantly backing up. He can't even counter because he hasn't got the arm length to counter. If as long as Nowitzki doesn't get in too close, I don't even think Torres is going to land a punch in the entire fight. Every time he reaches forward, he's just completely out of range of Nowitzki. Nowitzki's getting in closer now, so this might open it up more for Torres on the inside. But he's just not fast enough. He's fat, he's slow. He's dressed in purple. He looks like Barney the fucking dinosaur. Oi, oi, Purple Lackey. Oi, oi, Purple Lackey. How you doing, lad? How you doing, son? We're here for the boxing tonight. We're here for the boxing. Oh, Nowitzki's 6'6". I don't know how tall this fucking Torres is. He's probably about 5'5". Pardon me. How you doing here, Purple Aki lad? All good here, thanks, champ. Nice one. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. When is the Rampage versus Shannon Briggs fight? Have they locked in a date yet for that? What you been up to today, my friend? I did Mother's Day early today. I took my mother out for a fucking meal and we had some food. Give her a card and some flowers and that. You have to look after the mom. And then at the end of the meal, I had a call about my fucking dog because we sent him to a dog sitter for the night. And within an hour of being there, they fucking rang and said he jumped on a roof and fell through it. So I had to go pick him up. Luckily, he's not injured. He's all right. It's been a crazy fucking day. Crazy fucking day. End of round 2. Nowitzki wobbled Torres towards the end of that round. I mean, they're talking about this Torres needing to take a leap of faith. He's not going to close the distance. He's just too big. He's too big. As in fat. He's just too fat. Right, guys, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining today. Good man taking mum out. As it should be, bro. Yeah, as it should be, my friend. You have to look after the fucking the mother. Are you doing anything for Mother's Day? Got any plans for it? I won't see her on Mother's Day, you see, because she'll be at my sister's. So I did my Mother's Day today. I don't think the day matters as much as long as you fucking put in some effort. It doesn't matter whether you do it on the day or you don't do it on the day. Purple Aki and the Tracky. You're at T995. Oh, Torres just got dropped by Nowitzki by a fucking jab. Hey up, son. How you doing, Anthony? How you doing, my son? We're on the prelims at the moment. On the wacky backy. Hey, that's the last thing you want is Purple Aki on the wacky backy in the Tracky. Purple Aki and the Tracky on the wacky backy. That is something that you. That's a tongue twister. That is something that you don't want to happen. If you see Purple Aki and the Tracky on the wacky backy, you better fucking run for your life. It's definitely not what you want. It'll make you start squatting. You'll be squatting and he'll be pinching your muscles. $40 seconds left in round 3. Torres getting peppered. Combinations coming in now from Nowitzki. He's pressing forward. Matt, he's looking finishy. Oh, he's took a knee. Torres, the fat fucking Barney, the dinosaur. He's took a knee. He's spitting his gum shield out, man, like it's half hanging out. Oh, he's called it off. The ref's called it off. Absolute fucking mismatch. Barney the dinosaur. He's down in round 3. He's fucked. He's not got back up. The ref's called it off. Nowitzki, the 6'6" fucking giant. Lean as well for a 6'6". He outclassed him. Outclassed him. You didn't realise it was on today? Yeah. So I think they don't want clash with UFC tomorrow. Obviously, 299 is a big event. Definitely don't want clash with it. Like I say, what's a restraining order between friends? I know. I'll light slip. We'll light slip. Bloody hell. I put out a video this morning on fucking Jake Paul. He's done my tits in. How are you today, Anthony? How are you doing, brother? If you haven't seen the Jake Paul video, it's only a minute long. I'd appreciate if everyone could like and comment on it. I'm trying to jump on trends to get my watch hours up. It's not working. I put money on BSD, MVP, 2-legger. Okay. What was the odds on that then? Thoughts on tomorrow, bro? I think Ngannou. I'm going for Ngannou. I feel like Cheeto's in O'Malley's head. I really think he's in O'Malley's head big time. And O'Malley is trying to shake it off and play it down. But how the crowd's been and O'Malley's fucking ego, you can tell that's unsettled him. He was really quiet. And I think the crowd it'll be like having a second man in the fucking cage, won't it? Like, having the crowd on your side is a massive boost, and the crowd are really on his fucking side. Doing good, bro. I still got to see that one. I'll watch now. Still got to see what one. What one are we talking about now? The fight that's just been on. I don't know. I'm a bit lost, Anthony. You've lost me now. I get lost so easily. I've probably got ADHD. I've most definitely got ADHD. You can see how my fucking concentration goes fucking... I go off on weird tangents, man. Oh, the fucking Jake Paul thing. That's what you're on about. Yeah. Give it a watch. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it, brother. See, my train of thought goes off so quick that I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, the Jake Paul vid. I know. Plus 207. Okay, that's not too bad for a 2-legger. I hope to see it. It would be great to see him get flatlined. I mean, we're all going to want to see it, aren't we? Just in case Tyson's still got something left in his tank. But that's what Jake Paul does, though. He makes you think there's an illusion. He makes you think it's all an illusion, that there's a possibility that he'll get beat. But the fact is, he's not going to get beat. Unfortunately, Jake Paul he's an athletic guy. He's a young guy. He's really fucking athletic. He does train hard. He has got good coaches. He just doesn't fight anyone that good to actually, get beat or whatever. But he's fighting the guys that he knows most likely is going to beat. It would be great to see him get flatlined by Tyson, but it's bad though, man. When you're calling out a guy who is like 30 years older than you. Because Jake Paul's 27, isn't he? Jake Paul's 27. And Tyson's 37. 30 years older. That's a fucking joke. It is a joke. I know Tyson's 57. Let me just check Jake Paul. Yeah, Jake Paul's 27. 30-year age difference. He should be ashamed of himself, little coward. Yeah, I just don't like stuff like that, man. Like you say, though, it would be fantastic if we saw a Tyson knockout. I'm just closing all my tabs from the PFL thing yesterday. So apologies if you hear the clicking. He's also fighting guys that won't risk a paycheck if they beat him. Exactly. And we know it's sad but unfortunate. I know Mike Tyson's had money troubles several times in his life. I don't know if he has now. I'm not saying now, but I know there's been times when Tyson's been on his fucking arse. That was when he was doing all those public appearances and stuff, when he had his face tattoo and all that. Oh, imagine if he took a chunk out. But the thing is, right, before this got announced, I saw a video on Mike Tyson talking about Jake Paul, and Mike Tyson actually likes Jake Paul. He really likes Jake Paul. He thinks he's great for boxing. He thinks he's entertaining. For Mike Tyson, I don't know. Maybe they paid him to take a fucking dive or something. Passionate watch that was brutal. Yeah, it was. Don't know if I need the caffeine after that. I'm on decaf. It's afternoon now, so I won't have any more caffeine until a bit later. I'll have some caffeine for when the main card starts. Keep me awake. Oh, you won't guess what happened earlier, Anthony. So the wife's gone seeing Neo today, and we put the dog in so I could stream and everything. We put the dog in a dog sitter, and we took him to dog sitters. The dog sitter rang asking us to pick up the fucking dog an hour after, just an hour after I dropped him off, saying that he jumped on the carport and he'd fallen through the fucking carport. So they had enough of him after an hour and asked me to pick him up. Yeah, Tyson, I don't know. I reckon Tyson gets taken advantage of in the sense that he's definitely not got any business acumen. So I can imagine a lot of people come to him, why don't you invest in this? Why don't you put your money in this and that? And, you know, I can imagine he's lost a lot through shit like that. We got Alwani, David A on the fucking interviewing commentary or whatever they're doing. Oh, man. He's a Labrador. He's fucking batshit. I wonder why... Hang on. I can't see that properly. I wonder why the DMs between Cheeto and O'Malley are so secretive and Cheeto won't share the DMs. Well, yeah, like, O'Malley's, like, holding on to that like it's gold dust. It's probably really disappointing. Like, Cheeto's probably just made a comment at him, and, you know, O'Malley's probably trying to spin it on him. Like, because did you watch Embedded episode 3 when they walked past each other and Cheeto said something like "suck my dick" or whatever, like "fuck off, suck my dick, you dickhead." I remember saying "suck my dick." It isn't a fucking gay thing. It's what people used to say to each other. Oh, fuck off, suck my dick, you queer. Like, they used to say stuff like that, and I just think. And then O'Malley was acting like, oh, why you say that? That's so weird. Why you say that? Oh, why did you tell me suck your dick? Like, the insult was on O'Malley. The insult was on O'Malley saying that he's a dick sucker, not Cheeto. Fucking knobhead. That's crazy. He said, I know how to get watch this. Yeah, yeah, he did. Fucking flying through the sky. I said to him when I dropped him off, I said, listen, he jumps, he can jump high, and he ended up leaping onto this fucking 6-foot carport or whatever it was, and then crashing through it. He doesn't get zoomies that much, to be fair. He does have zoomies, but not too bad. He's just chaos. Like, he's just a wobbling, dumbling fucking bundle of chaos, and then he'll just collapse and be quiet for ages, and then he'll get up to some mad shit. He's going through a jumping phase at the moment where he wants to jump everything. Like, my wife was walking him the other day, and she walked past a a fucking house, and it had like a 6-foot fucking gate, and he did a shit, and she was picking up the shit, and he just leaped from standing position, no run up, 6-foot fence, clears it, and she nearly yanked my wife's arm off, and she had to run into this fucking person's like front yard, try and get the dog out. He's mad. He's absolutely mad. He's called Dexter. We named him after the show Dexter, the serial killer. Yeah, you look at him, he looks innocent as fuck, but he's not. He's a working line Labrador, so because he's working line, he's got something in his fucking brain. He's tapped in the head. He's not hinged right. He's kind of like Mike Tyson, if Mike Tyson was in dog form. Mike Tyson should have shopped like a billionaire on Temu. You know what, T995? I've got really into fucking Temu lately. I've ordered loads of shit. I spent like 20 quid. I've got some shorts. I've got some t-shirts. I've got a fucking speaker set coming from my PC. All for 20 quid. I've got a neon sign coming. An actual fucking neon sign. All for 20 quid. So, yeah, I'm buzzing off Temu at the moment. I thought it was some fucking fraud shit I did. Some scammy, spammy little website. But it's boss. I love it. Good question, Aki. Yeah, Dexter is called. Dexter after the serial killer. Fresh after a shart. Kind of late for the stream. Was watching a movie. Oh, I've not been on that long, Atomic. I've only just come on about 15, 20 minutes ago or something like that. How you doing, Atomic? How you doing, my friend? I named mine after the Norse god of mischief, and he certainly lives up to it. Loki is a fucking ace dog name. Like that is a good fucking name. What breed's your dog, Purple Aki? What would a dog stuttering sound like? It sounds like fucking Ian Gary taking a shit. Isn't it kind of not safe from there? Loads of card details stolen. Oh, don't tell me that now, T995. Fucking hell. I love how you tell me that now. I'm already thinking about deleting my details. I'm fucking... I've got... Because I don't know if you guys know about the fucking series that I'm planning to do. But I'm planning to do a series based on Khabib's number one... The number one Khabib fan in the UK... He's called Dagestani Dave, and that's why I've shaved this because I'm growing this out for the Dagestani look. I'm going to put contact lenses in and stuff like that. And I've got some like t-shirts. I've got some t-shirts that I've got for his like dress code, and I don't know if this is going to come up. See if you can see that. Let me check. I don't know if it's going to show it. So I've got that one. That's one of the t-shirts I've got, because obviously he's the Eagles' biggest fan. And then I've got that one, which is another fucking eagle. That one. And then I've got these. These came today. So these are fucking class. I love it. I'm not even a big Khabib fan, but it's for this TV show that I'm doing. And I'm kitting him out. I've got this one. It's not showing the Yalla for some reason. It's doing a weird thing. It's changing the colour. I don't know why. But yeah, that is Yalla, the fucking afro. And watch this. And I've got the fucking ass! I've got the fucking ass! And T995! You said it! You said it! Let's fucking go! I'm buzzing my tits off. It's going to be fucking good, man. Hopefully it's going to be good. I'm script writing at the moment. You've got a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Brilliant dogs, man. We had a Staffy Bull. Proper nice dogs. I'm actually from Staffordshire. If you didn't tell, if you didn't notice. What else? I've missed some of the chat now because I was getting off my head. Timu is great. Got to take the rough with the smooth, but the quality is surprising. Yeah, I agree with that. When you're paying like next to nothing, you don't mind when it's shit. Corona cough medicine with clout. My dog is picky. He's a Jacoby. What's a Jacoby? He's white with some brown, but has black spots peeking through like a Dalmatian. Okay, that sounds like a nice colours. That does. Named him after the show Peaky Blinders. I've never actually watched Peaky Blinders. I keep meaning to get into it. I should get into it. Timu had 3 Super Bowl commercials. You know how much money that is. Can't trust it no more. You know, I saw the Timu Super Bowl commercials, you know. And that's what made me think, oh, it must be legit. I've heard about it. If it's on the Super Bowl, it must be legit. Anthony, is that a Beagle Jack Cross? Ah, okay. Beagle Jack Cross. Okay. He ended up a little bigger than normal. He's not one of those ugly, stubby ones. Oh, thank God. You don't want an ugly, stubby one. That was like the guy who just fought fucking Torres. Barney the fucking dinosaur. Fucking hell. The next fight isn't on yet. It's taking ages between fights. So we're probably going to be chilling for a bit, boys. Chilling for a bit. Oh, God, yeah. Hopefully, yeah. I don't know how your Yankee arse has fucking watched Peaky Blinders before me. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of some of the British shit that they put out. But yeah, I've heard good things about Peaky Blinders. So I watched the first episode and I just didn't feel it. I'm never much into period shit. Anything that's like period drama or period gangster. The only exception was Boardwalk Empire. Boardwalk Empire was fucking... That was amazing, that was. Fucking loved that. Was his name Noki or fucking in Boardwalk Empire? What was his name? Boardwalk Empire was the fucking shit, man. Boardwalk Empire, what was he called? Noki. That was it. Noki. I was close. Noki. I'll have to watch Peaky then. I'll have to watch it. Is Peaky Blinders Aram? Hey, I'm not Dan or Dave or I'm not any Gistani, but like that's my character. That's a character. Nucky Thompson, that was it. Oh, he was good. He was such a good character, and I was so damn fucking. I was so fucking happy for Steve Buscemi. Like, Steve Buscemi's been one of those actors that never really got a leading role up until Boardwalk Empire. And he was such a good actor, Steve Buscemi. And he played that role absolutely fucking perfect. You know what's crazy? Steve Buscemi is only 66 years old. Like, it felt like he was already in his 60s the time he hit 25 or something. It's like, he's always looked old, hasn't he? Like, he's always looked old as fuck. Yeah, Breaking Bad. Oh, that was good. Again, Narcos. I've watched 1 or 2 episodes and I never got into it. But again, that's probably one I need to really give a go. I've heard good things about Narcos. I did like Breaking Bad, but I never watched Better Call Saul. But loads of people rave about Better Call Saul. Have you give it a proper go though? 2995. Oh, Anthony is saying as well. I watched a few episodes of Better Call Saul, and I just didn't like it. But everyone who's watched it has said it's really fucking good. You have to give it like a proper chance. It's funny that you say that because I said I got a neon sign from Timu. Guess what the neon sign is, Anthony? Guess what the neon fucking sign is? Where is the neon sign? There it is. That's the neon sign I fucking got for £2.50. That's like, I think in your money, it's like $1. It's like a fucking $1. I don't know why the colour changes every time I put any other fucking bright colours on the screen. $1 for a Bates Motel fucking neon sign. I'll take that shit. I reckon it's probably going to be about that big. It's going to be about that big. You're on season 4 of Better Call Saul. Did you? So you enjoy Better Call Saul? Okay. See, avid mixed reviews. Then we're getting mixed reviews on Better Call Saul. Mike is the art of the show, and he's basically a side character. True. Don't he come forward then, like as a leading character, or is he still like that side character in Better Call Saul? What the fuck are the odds of that, bro? Weird shit's happening this week, man. Weird shit's happening. Have you seen the... Oh, Sopranos is the fucking shit, man. I fucking love the Sopranos. Nothing beats Tony Soprano. I'm so fucking gutted. What was his name? Jake Gifaldi or whatever his name was. Gifaldi. I'm so gutted he died because those talks of bringing it back and doing a film. And I absolutely love the Sopranos. The Sopranos and The Wire, for me, 2 best shows that have ever existed. I'd say The Wire's top, Sopranos is just under it. Other than that, I feel like I've peaked. With them 2 shows, I've peaked. Nothing will ever top it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Imagine Brutal It's wallet size. It's going to be fucking keyring size. Never mind wallet sized. It's a photocopy of the sign. That's yeah, that could be a. It's a photocopy of the sign. I'm only watching this because the Gustavo Fring Mike pilot plot. Oh, Gustavo. Yeah, that's why I kind of won't watch it when I heard about Gustavo being in it. What is this? A neon sign for ants? Maybe. Foot knows. I got it from Timu, Gob. How you doing, Gob, anyway? How you fucking doing, son? Nice to see you, brother. How you doing? Saul Goodman and his crap main plot. James Gandolfini. I was close. Gandolfini. Gandolfini. Deadwood is great. Don't know if I watched Deadwood. Don't know if I watched that. Oh, man. Tony Soprano. God rest his fucking soul. Did they do a spin-off film? Why do I feel like they did a spin-off film? It might be something else, but... Soprano. Yeah, they did, didn't they? It was called The Many Saints of Newark. It was it based around Tony as a child or something? Tony Soprano as a child. Did anyone watch it? Yeah, a young Anthony Soprano grows up in a K at Newark, idolising his uncle, Dickie. That's it. Many Saints of Newark. Did you ever watch that? I remember watching it at the time, and I think I fell asleep halfway through, so I never put it back on. If I fall asleep during a film, it's very fucking rare. That's it, yeah, Tony in his younger days, man. I fuck with Sopranos. They need to bring it back. Somehow, some way, they need to bring it back. Maybe do it on his son or his fucking daughter. I don't know. So we need Sopranos back in our lives. Now then, Jack, how's it going, brother? How's it fucking going? Hey guys, if you haven't checked the Jake Paul video, it's only a minute long. Appreciate if you can just drop some fucking likes and comments on it. I was jumping on the trend of the Jake Paul trend so I can get some watch hours up. Any movie suggestions? Fucking hell, I'm a movie buff. I watched I haven't watched any films lately, to be fair, because there's been fuck all released. I don't watch, like, I got offered go see Mean Girls with my wife, but I declined. I said no. Definite no. I got asked to go see the Wonka film and I declined that as well. I don't like watching shit films. Let me check. Where's my Ngannou versus Makayev next. Ngannou versus Makayev. I'm trying to think of films that I've watched recently. Oh yeah, fucking. I watched an Amazon one, Amazon Prime. Let me check what it was called. Amazon Prime films. What was it called? Fucking hell. Fucking Sunburnt or something. What's it called? Fucking called Saltburn. Salt. It's called Salt something. Saltburn. It's called. Yeah, I watched Saltburn. I liked it. It was pretty decent. It's about like the classes, like the upper classes and lower classes, and this absolute fucking sociopath. Although you don't know he's a sociopath, so I've kind of ruined the film a little bit. But it's fucking good. It's like I guess it's like a thriller. I guess. I just love how fucking he just psychologically fucks with people. Watch Notebook with your wife. Did the same with my girlfriend every night. Atomic Man, you need grow a pair. I'm not joking, brother. Like first it's fucking Notebook, and then no son. That is not how you do it. That is not how you do it. Enjoy your smoke, Anthony. Man, you Atomic. You've got a fucking thumbprint right there, man. You got a thumbprint right there watching The Notebook. Silly sausage. And there's no way you're catching me watching The Notebook. Not a fucking chance. Jake Paul versus MMA Guru. Fucking hell. That's killer. Hang on, 2 seconds. My dog's barking. He could be being a twat. He might be injured. I have no idea what he was barking at. No fucking idea. He's just being a dickhead. Still, we haven't had another fight. Come on, yeah. This is the problem with boxing. In all fairness, MMA Guru is massive. If he trained enough, there's a chance he can make that interesting. There's no way he makes it interesting. Jake Paul is too athletic. He's trained far too long. There's no way MMA Guru could ever catch up, ever. And to be fair to Jake Paul, he pays for really good fucking trainers, and he does train hard. He'll just never be at the level of like some of the pro boxers. But fucking MMA Guru is never going to be at any level. Anyway, guys, what do you think of these fuckers? How's that? I got these today. Came through. I don't know. I don't quite like them, but the fucking the stitching's fucked on them. I don't know why the colour keeps fucking changing. I don't know why. The colour. Why is it? Have I got colour correct on or something? Let me check. Colour correction. Let me. I don't know why it's changing the fucking colour. Like they look black, but they're not black. They're fucking green and blue. Fucking hell. Okay, the next fight's coming on. I didn't know why the colour's not working. For some reason, it just keeps changing. Can you see it all right? Can you see it all right then? Streamlabs colour keeps changing. How do I lock that in? Let's just skip that part. Brutal find out he's colourblind on today's stream. Yeah, maybe it's me. It's weird. Like I can see the colours on the stream, and it's not the right colours. Like I look way more fucking tanned and red than I do in real life. I'm a fucking ginger, so I'm really pasty. Who has the best? Your Dexter wearing brutal skin. Imagine Dexter just comes in and bloody and takes over the stream with that on. He also has the best steroids. Yeah, he probably does. He probably does have steroids. But who isn't on steroids at this present time? I feel like there's no one that's not on steroids. Good question, T995. I think it might be the black guy. I'm actually going... I think it's going to be Joshua. I want it to be Ngannou. I want it to be Ngannou. It looks like there's about 30 minutes between each fight, with Alwani and fucking David A talking shit for 30 minutes. Yeah, if it goes I think Joshua might knock him out, to be fair. I feel like Joshua might open Ngannou up a bit more and make him gas and make him work. I think Ngannou will be down going into the later rounds, and he's going to have to press the action a bit more to try score some rounds back. And at that point, I think that's when Joshua knocks Ngannou out. That's how I see it going. I just hope Ngannou lets loose a bit earlier, because he didn't really... He had a tight guard when he fought Tyson Fury. He didn't open up. He didn't let his punches go too much. He didn't go for big combos or anything like that. To be fair, yeah. I mean, the Tyson Fury fight, I was really impressed by how much he tried to box. I thought he would be a bit reckless and, you know, swinging here and there, but he kept it. He's really... Something that surprised me is how disciplined Ngannou is. Like, transitioning from MMA to boxing, he didn't fight like he does in MMA. Like, not even the slightest. Like, in MMA, he gets a bit wild and reckless with boxing. He kept it tight. I guess he knew he couldn't take the same risks as he could in MMA. We've got Lopez Flores versus Footnose. Let me pull up the fight card. Francis. Imagine Ngannou with a fucking Paddy Pimblett haircut. It'd be fucking hilarious. He looked like a certified paedophile, though. Ziad Al-Moyouf versus Christian Lopez Flores. So the guy, Zaid Al-Mayouf, is Saudi Arabian. He's got one pro fight. Every Saudi card, I think part of the negotiations is they have to have Saudi fighters on the card. They did it with PFL and Bellator, the champs versus champs event. There's only how many fights? 10 fights. So I'm looking forward to. We've got a few bangers. We've got Vargas versus Nick Ball. That should be good. Zhilei Zhang versus Joseph Parker. That's a good co-main event. That is really good co-main event. And then who else? And then obviously we've got Joshua versus Ngannou. So we've got two more fights on the prelims after this one. Al-Mayouf coming out, landing, working the combinations. Al-Mayouf looks alright. He looks alright. He's feinting well, pressing forward, landing combinations. Flores looks weak. He looks like a fragile little boy. Nice right from Al-Mayouf. He's looking to hit Flores. He's looking for the finish. There's only 6 rounds, so he doesn't need to conserve his energy too much. Everyone in the fucking Dazn chat is fucking talking shit on Fury, saying today AJ will show the world what heavyweights really punch like, and what real heavyweights are. Yeah, that's why fucking AJ's got no belts. No fucking belts. Al-Mayouf just working his jab well now. Pushing Flores back. Flores lands a nice combination to the body. Doesn't phase Al-Mayouf. Al-Mayouf has got Flores caught in the corner. Back against the ropes now. He's circled out. Still coming forward, Flores. He's not very patient. He should be looking to counter Al-Mayouf, but he's trying to chase the fight a little bit too much. Clenching up now. Nice left and a right from fucking Al-Mayouf at the end of the round. Jab. Flores ends the round with a body punch, and then that's the end of round 1. It should be some good fights tonight. The co-main should get us all in the mood. That Zhilei Zhang, for his fucking age, he's like in his 40s, but the man has power, legitimate power. I think he has like an insane stoppage rate. I think he has like something like 20. He's got 26 pro fights, and I'm pretty sure he's got like 25 knockouts or something stupid. Let me check. Second round starting. check. 26 wins, 21 knockouts. That's pretty impressive, that is. It's heavyweight. I think he's got one loss on his record. One loss and I think one draw. Oh, what? Yeah, one loss, one draw. That'll be a good bout. Almeida backing Flores into the corner. Lands a nice combination. Flores circles out. He's not offering much now, Flores. He just keeps... He keeps trying to go to the body. He's not going much up top. He's not... Almeida's got him cornered. He's going to the body. He's going to the head. Almeida is the one working his jab. Flores is just trying to counter with body, like straight body shots. Nothing dangerous. Nothing. And he's only throwing like single shots for the most part. He's not following it up. Oh, he's backed up in a corner again. It's only a matter of time before I think Almeida really lets rip and ends the fight. He keeps getting him backed into corners. Oh, nice right from Flores. Almeida falls back and throws a combination on him. The jab has been the difference in this fight. It's just Almeida's working his jab, landing the jab, backing Flores up. When fight? Which fight? Joshua versus Ngannou? Probably about 3-4 hours from now. Maybe a bit longer. We're on the prelims at the moment. Rum Kajaz. How you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. And round 2. I'd say Almeida, the Saudi Arabian, he's up 2. Going into the third. Only a 6-rounder, this one. And then we'll probably have another 45 minutes of Valwani and David A talking. No worries, mate. No worries at all. Round 3 coming on. Oh, Almeida straight away backs him up in a corner, starts going to the body, working the jab to the body. He's using the jab to set up the body shots now. Stepping it up a gear going into the third. Oh, big body shots now. Flores has got no answer for this. Absolutely no fucking answers. He doesn't even know where to block at the moment, Flores. It's just like he's blocking his body and then he gets his fucking face jabbed off and then he's blocking his head and he gets it fucking hooks to his body. He's just always one step behind Flores is. Dog shite. Zero fucking fight IQ. Oh, nice combination to the head, to the body. I think it's going to be over in this round. 1 minute 40 left for Almayev to work. Flores is closing up. He had a good second round where he was fighting back a bit, but now he's closing up again. He's not offering anything. Flores lunges forward with a hook, but misses, and catches with a sort of like a. I think it was an upcut to the. It was meant to be an upcut, but I think he caught the body. Flores trying and push back, but he's not backing Almayev up. Almayev is standing his ground and trading with him, and he's caught him with a left. Flores getting a bit more active now. It's what he needs to do, but Almayev just nothing Flores is landing is backing Almayev up. Almayev is just ready to stand and trade with him. He's not taking a step back. To be fair, I quite like that style. You know, no backing up. When Flores comes forward, he stands his ground, starts popping off the combinations. Oh, nice body shot from Flores. Flores has some success when he puts his combinations together and not these stupid straight single fucking punches that he's throwing. He just needs to make it dirty and trade with Almayev. That's the only way he's going to have a chance in this fight now. He's going to need the knockout. I'd say Almayev is up 3 going into the 4th. Tyson Fury in the house. Looking to unsettle him. Round 4. Almayev straight away backing him up. Nice jabs from Almayev. Flores just running around the fucking ring at the moment. Flores tying him up now. He's looking tired. Flores going into the 4th. 2 minutes left on the clock. Oh, Almayev just popping off the combinations, not letting Flores rest. There's just no power or anything in any of Flores' shots, so he can't catch a break. He's looking, even when he is throwing, he's not. Almayev is just not backing up because there's nothing on the end of Flores' punches. There's no respect there. He's just walking through the punches and coming forward. Flores ducking under the jab. Fight slowing down into the last 30 seconds of the fight now. Still, Flores not capitalizing on Almayuf's tiredness at this point. End of round 4. Starting get slow this fighters. Down, 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 down. I'm sick of hearing this Beyonce song. Oh, one of the Furies is on the fight card. I didn't know that. Roman Fury's fighting. Roman Fury. I didn't even know that. He's 6'2". Didn't even fucking know that. Fucking Roman Fury. They just keep coming out of the fucking woodwork, the Furies do. Round 5 in the round 5 has just started. Yeah, it's getting laboured, this fighters now. With Almayuf slowing down and Flores having absolutely fuck all power in his hands, this is going to be a tough 2 rounds to watch. Someone spat the gum guard out. Almayuf by the looks of it. Is Almayuf going to get anything back in him? Is he going to have a second wind? Just working his jab. He's outboxing Flores. Flores still going to the body, which he's done pretty much the whole fight. It's not really being that effective. Almayuf getting a bit of a second win now. I think Flores just hit his own hand fucking punching Almayuf's shoulder. Flores trying to duck under the jab and leap forward, but even the fucking commentators are calling this guy a journeyman. End of round 5. That was a tough round to fucking watch. Boxing cards, man. Prelims need be more exciting than this. If they ever go and compete with MMA, it needs to be more exciting than this. Putting new fighters against experienced journeymen in fucking boxing, it just always ends up being a dull fight where nothing really happens because the experienced guys just he's tough enough and experienced enough to not get knocked out. It just makes it fucking dull. Absolutely fucking dull. Final round. Guys have a fucking hug off in the middle of the cage. In the ring, sorry. Amif just going straight back to the jab. He's not been landing as many combinations in the 5th round. Let's see if he can step it up a bit more going into the final round. Flores ducking under the punches, but he's not offering anything back. He's just a really frustrating fighter to watch, this Flores. He's the kind of fighter that's just surviving. He's just looking to survive. Almeida going to the head, going to the body. Back Flores up, but he just needs keep putting the pressure on. He keeps laying him up, like laying him out for air. Oh, this is looking good from Almeida. Going to the body. Flores just surviving though. Circles out of the corner. Is anyone watching these shitty prelims? I don't know why I'm watching these fucking prelims. It's going to be hopefully the Roman Fury fight's a bit more exciting. It's an heavyweight fight, so that should be better than this shite. He's on next, Roman Fury. I'm guessing it's an heavyweight fight. It doesn't actually say. Oh, that's gone the distance. Not sure I care who's won, but I'm guessing Alma Youth's won that fight. I've got that fucking dog slobber on my fucking shoulder. Right, boys, I'm going to get a drink. I'll be back in a minute. Right, lads, back now. Alma Youth won the fight by decision. Throwing his hands up in the air, soaking up the moment. Oh, they've turned the lights off in the fucking stadium. Have you tried Proper 12? Is it any good? If so, yeah, I have tried it. I've got a bottle of it here. It's pretty shit. It depends if you drink whiskey, then it's pretty shit. If you don't drink whiskey, then you're probably going to think all whiskey kind of tastes the same. But yeah, this is not good whiskey. I'm not a whiskey drinker, but my granddad was a massive whiskey drinker, so I'd always have one with my granddad. And out of whiskies, Jameson Black is a proper good whiskey. Jameson Black. If you try and whiskey, that's the shit that you should have. Not Proper 12. Proper 12 is not fucking good whiskey. Not good whiskey at all. It's lethal. I bought it to try, and I wanted it as a prop. Like I'm going to sort this room out eventually. I'm going to make it like a proper studio, and create some space, because this to the side of me, it's basically a built-in bed. I want to fucking knock it down, put a desk there, and have some like shelving behind me, and put some shit up, and like put some lighting up, make it good, make it decent. Not this shit all that I've got at the moment. Are you a whiskey drinker, Tyler? What's your drink of poison? Drink of choice, even. I used to be a big gin drinker. I used to like gin at one point, but I don't drink gin as much anymore. I like my craft beers or craft lagers. Like there's a local craft lager called Green Monkey. That's a really nice craft lager. And more vodka. Tasted whiskey once when I was like 14 and said fuck that. Yeah, it's an acquired taste. It's an acquired taste. I tell you what, like mixing whiskey isn't too bad. More vodka. Do you drink it straight or do you have it mixed? I used to drink Red Bull and fucking Red Bull, vodka and Red Bull when I was younger. I became an alcoholic on gin. A solid 3 months. It's gin is super fucking addictive, man. Like the flavors, the nice flavors. I used to be really big into what was it called? Bombay fucking. What's it fucking called? Bombay Gin. Bombay Sapphire. And then there's elderflower. I used to like that. Then you can have all the gin liqueurs. Yeah, it's so easy to, man. It's so easy to drink gin. Did you have it with tonic, or did you have it with lemonade, or something else, or did you have it neat? I still love trying gins. Yeah, it's so easy to drink gin after gin. And then you fucking stand up, like, once you've had a few gins, and you stand up and you're like, fucking hell, it itch you. Like, you can be sitting there absolutely fine, necking them, going, oh, I'm fine, I'm fine. And then next minute you stand up and your fucking head's wobbling. The room's spinning. Tonic mostly, but I loved it with lemonade. Yeah, I used to drink it with tonic, and then the wife started buying diet tonic, and I was like, oh, this is fucking rank. I hate diet tonic. And then she started mixing it with lemonade. I tried it, and I was like, fucking, I don't like this. So I used to have it with lemonade in the end. So, the next fight's coming on a bit quicker than the other one. Martin Savark is coming out next. He's fighting Tyson Fury's, I don't know if it's his brother, his cousin, his uncle, or whatever his name is, but he's called Roman Fury. Where's Dricky been? I don't know. I spoke to him because he popped in not long ago, and he sent me a new fucking he's designed me a new Brutally Honest like logo thing, but I want I love the text on it, so I want take out the text and have it like clean with text. And how he's done it is he's done it with brutally, which is in like red and it's got horns coming off it, and then honest with like an angel around it, and then MMA underneath, and it looks fucking good, man. It looks proper good. But I haven't seen him for ages. I spoke to him last weekend. So fuck knows where he's been though. He said he had some trouble with his account. I'm pretty sure Gin and Lemonade is a Tom Collins. Is that what they call it? Fuck knows. Watch my video. I just posted. Let me know what you think for 2 months in. Let me have a look. Roman Fury's coming out now. He best be good, this Roman Fury. I think it's come straight up 10 minutes ago. I was watching your video, Anthony. Good. It's good. There's one bit, because I'm just being brutally honest. I like your fucking shadowboxing. You've got some tight skills, man. You just need sparring partners, man. That's all you need now is get some actual sparring rounds in. But there's one point where I don't know if you're throwing body kicks or fucking leg kicks, but it seemed like you weren't throwing either body kicks or fucking leg kicks. They were more like fucking crotch kicks. I don't know. I don't know what they were, but you fucking your head kicks are solid, man. Like fucking hell, I can't kick like that. Like you spinning wheel kicks look solid, man, and they always look quite accurate. You just need like some target, I'd guess target practice, like a bag and put some targets on it, make sure you're landing so it's more consistent. But they look solid every time I see you do like a wheel kick or anything like that. They always look pretty fucking good, man. Your balance is good. I'd rather have a brandy like NSC. I think it's the smoothest hard liquor available. I've never actually tried brandy. Is brandy good then, Tyler? I'm going to have to try brandy. I always thought brandy had a really big afterburn though. I don't know why. Don't know if I've ever actually tried a brandy, but I always had this impression. I've tried it once and it burns, like proper burns, more than whiskey. I need to join that gym, Bo's gym, tips to the solar plexus. Lol, there's where I'm aiming. I appreciate that. Honestly, you could be. I don't know. Without seeing a sparring partner, they look a little low. But yeah, head kicks look solid. Your head kicks do look solid. You just need sparring rounds. I think now, like your technique looks pretty fucking good. Just get some sparring rounds in, and that's where you're going to see it. That's the only way you're going able, I think, start improving, like pushing forward and stuff like that. Now is get your sparring rounds in, see where you're at, and see where you measure up. And I feel like when you start sparring, that's when you're around other people in a gym and you're sparring, it doesn't. There's never too much ego, so you'll try and improve each other. So that's where I feel like you'll start. Once you fucking hell, don't go to Bo's gym then. Just go to any fucking gym. But go to any gym now, because I think once you start getting your sparring in, I think that's where you'll start seeing big leaps and bounds. Well, I don't even think it'll be big leaps and bounds, but it'll be like, you know, sharpening up your technique, like little this here, that there. You know, timing, distance, it becomes a thing as well. Like measuring distance. That'll probably come into play a bit more. Roman Fury versus Svark is just started. Only 4 rounds, this. I don't know if it's light, heavy, cruiserweight, or whatever the fuck this is. Because it doesn't say on Tapology what the weight class is. Yeah, you just need, I think, don't focus on being at the best gym or anything like that. Just find a gym where there's good people and good people there. Try a few, like try one, and if it fits straight away, great. Like I had to try a few different gyms when I was training, and not because there was anything wrong with the first two gyms that I was at. It just didn't feel like a fit for me. Then I found a gym that I absolutely fucking fell in love with. The team, the people, the coaching. It just fitted me. So don't be scared. Just go to a gym. Give it a good solid month or two. And if it's not feeling right, switch. Just don't hesitate. Find another gym. But yeah, don't wait to go to Bo's gym, because you might wait all that time to afford go to fucking. I mean, I couldn't afford $189 a fucking month. That's insane amount of money. But if you could find that you go to Bo's gym and it's just not a fit for you, and you've wasted all that time waiting to get to that gym, and it's just not a fit for you. Like the perfect fit for you might be like a cheaper gym. Might be the right atmosphere for you to build on. Yeah, you have to start somewhere, man. Just try gyms. Just try gyms. Give it a month or two. Try it out and see how you feel, see how you fit and stuff like that. I'm waiting. I've had some scans on my shoulder. Oh, Fury's putting it on Svark here. This is a bit of a good fight. This is both swanging. I've had some scans on my shoulder and my shoulder blade, and then I've got to wait for the doctor to assess it. I should have booked in to see the doctor this weekend, but with doing this stream tonight, I'll probably be up quite late, so I didn't want to get up early in the morning to go to the doctors. So I'll book in for next weekend and get my results of the scan, see what they say. They did some X-rays. Hopefully, they'll find out what's up with it. If not, then I have to go for an ultrasound on the shoulder. It's just UK doctors, man. It's just all back and forward. Like they'll send you for this, and then you'll come back. They'll go, "Oh, that hasn't found anything." Like once I broke my fucking I broke my foot, and I went to have X-rays done on it, and I went to the doctors for the results, and they said there's nothing wrong with your foot. And then I was like, this is weird, because I couldn't walk on my foot, and I broke my leg before, and I know what breaking something feels like, and I just couldn't walk on it. It was a horrendous pain, and they were telling me, "Oh, it's not broke." And then a month later, the doctors ring me back, and they went, "Oh, we just want to apologise, but your foot is broke." I was like, "Cheers, nice one." And everyone was going, "Stop being a pussy. Your foot's not broke." I'm like, "It fucking is." Well, the doctor said it hasn't, so man up. I'm like, "I'm manning up, but I know it's broke." Oh yeah, brandy is smooth, usually no headaches after. I'm going to have to try some brandy. What's a good brandy then? What's a good brandy brand? Brandy brand. I can't believe your wife is going to let you grow that facial hair. I know. You know what? You know what, Anthony? She hadn't even noticed. Like, she hadn't even noticed that I shaved this off. Like, I couldn't believe it, man. She didn't even fucking notice. Which is brilliant. One day she's just going, because I'm going to shave this clean. Like, I've only trimmed it, but I'm going to shave this clean, and I bet she still won't notice. I don't like Nina. I do. Well, this is the thing. I don't mind Nina. I don't like what Nina has become. I'm not much for Sanko. I'm not much for Sanko, to be fair. Olivier, I'm okay with her because she's in the background. She doesn't annoy me too much because I don't have to see too much of her. Since Sanko's gone, I started like commentating and putting out loads more content. She does my nutting. I broke my foot on a heavy bag 4 years ago, just kicking, not knowing anything, wearing wrestling shoes and grip bottoms, clung into the bag and hyperextended my foot and broke my navicular bone. It fucking sucks having a broken foot. I know. I had to do the same, man. I don't know why. I spent about 8 hours up at the hospital for them to do an X-ray. And then they came back and said, it's not broke. And then they told me it was broke. And then they said, there's nothing we can do for it anyway. I'm like, what an absolute waste of my time. I wish when I got to the hospital, they just said, listen, we can do an X-ray. We can tell you it's broke. But there's nothing that we're actually going to do for it. And then I would have just gone home and saved eight hours of my fucking life. Nice overhand. Now for overhand right from Svark, clinching up. NSC might be the best brand. Is there any particular type of NSC I should go for? Like, with whiskies, they have like Jameson's as a brand, but they have like Jameson's Black, Jameson's White, Red, all that kind of shit. Is there any specific kind of NSC I should be looking out for? Yeah, Sanko on commentary, I agree. I don't mind the weigh-in shows, but not the commentary. Yeah, the commentary, she just goes off on these tangents. But to be fair, UFC commentary is going proper downhill. Absolutely proper downhill. You know, did anyone watch Red Pill MMA's fucking video the other day? The one on Ryan Garcia? Like, he proper went off on like some fucking... He sounded like Alex Jones, man. Like, and Alex Jones is not a great guy to be fucking following. And I know there's always controversy over this kind of shit because there's truth sprinkled with a lot of lies. That's the problem with Alex Jones. And Alex Jones puts up a fucking paywall for you to get the truth, like the real truth, and nothing but the truth. And like, you're talking on. he's supposed to be a guerrilla journalist who's exposing, exposing people, but he's all about financial gain and his selfish reasons. That's why he puts up his own paywalls and stuff like that. And then the same with Ryan Garcia, and Red Pill MMA's gone off on Ryan Garcia saying that, well, he hasn't gone off on Ryan Garcia. He's saying that we're ignoring the truth behind Ryan Garcia. Everyone's just saying that Ryan Garcia is mentally unwell and he's off his head and he's on coke and all this. And Red Pill MMA's gone on this tangent about there's truth to it. He's talking the truth. But I left a massive comment. I don't know if he's deleted it because I've heard he's a bit fragile like that. My argument is Ryan Garcia said that he's got proof about these people being molested, children being molested, and weird shit going on at this Bohemian Grove and stuff like that. And apparently he's seen it and all this. And he said he's got the evidence. And then on one of the spaces, he said that he's not going to show the evidence at all. He's not going to show anyone the evidence. No one's going to see the evidence because he feels like he could be in danger. But then he put a fucking Twitter post up saying that he's exposing the truth. And I'm like, you're not exposing anything. You're just creating speculation. There's no exposing. Then he had to go at everyone who knows about it, but they're not exposing it and they're just cowards. But Ryan Garcia's not exposed anything. He's literally not exposed anything. He's just said there's some nasty people. I could say that. There's some nasty people in Russia. There's some nasty people in the UK doing some bad things. It's unless you're actually telling people specific details with evidence, then you're just talking bullshit. And Red Pill MMA's gone on this fucking tangent about fucking the New World Order and the fucking Bohemian Grove and all that fucking conspiracy shit, man. And don't get me wrong, I do believe there's people in power doing really shady shit, but show me the proof. Don't just be throwing out speculations that people in power we can all say that. Fucking idiots. Go with NSC very special. Okay, let's have a look into that. NSC very special. Very special cognac. VS cognac. That looks quite nice. That does. It's weird. Brandy looks quite syrupy. It looks quite thick. I'm going to have to order some of that. I feel very passionate about all the NWO fucking Alex Jones shit because I had a friend who was big into it, proper big into this conspiracy shit. He used to pay for Alex Jones fucking subscription and listen to his podcast and all that. And David Icke used to pay for David Icke stuff. And he'd argue with you, show you no proof or evidence. And then he'd start telling you, well, I'm not going to tell you. And they all have the same argument. The evidence is there. Go do your research. And I'm like, I'm asking you, educate me. Educate me on what's happening. And there's never an answer. It's just well, it's there. It's there. Go find your fucking evidence. When he said at the press conference, I do drink, I do smoke weed, I was like, did he just watch 8 Mile before the presser? Garcia is, I don't know, man. He's gone down some fucking rabbit holes, he's gone down some weird fucking rabbit holes. And I don't know if there's two, Red Pill was trying to argue the fact that he's very coherent and he knows what he's saying. Now, if you're delusional, you would believe what you're saying. You would be coherent in what you're saying. Everyone seems to have this opinion that if you're delusional, like you know, you're saying like proper mad shit, and he's saying mad shit, just not proper psychotic shit. But a lot of people who are delusional believe what they're saying. So it didn't really back up Red Pill MMA's fucking arguments. Well, he's very coherent, and he's telling us that he's not drinking, and he knows what he's saying. That's all in line with fucking delusion. Like, if you're delusional over something, then you actually believe what you're saying. Like, is the truth. You've convinced yourself that it is the truth. Didn't Garcia say something like he was raped as a child? Like, he's been saying some mad shit, man. There's our guy, Red Pill MMA. Fucking mad as fuck. And it's a very complex fucking situation, and there is pedophilic ring, like sex rings in Hollywood and stuff like that, and higher ups, and obviously the Epstein thing. But there's so many in Europe as well, across that, within gangs, that there's so much of it around. So I do believe that kind of stuff is real, but it's how they go about it with these satanic cults and all that bullshit, and blood sacrifices and the effigies. And like, I know where Alex Jones posted some video of Bohemian Grove back in the 90s, and to me it just looked like a fucking theatre play. And even if it is a fucking satanic cult, like, who gives a fuck? There's like, it's to their own. Okay, yeah, the Fury fight's gone to a decision. Roman Fury won by decision. So Bohemian, the Bohemian Grove, it's a tough one, because basically it is a private club. It's a gentleman's club, for the rich and political leaders and stuff like that. It's where they had the meeting for the atomic bomb there. That's where they created the atomic bomb, where they had the meeting for it and all that stuff there. It's a very secretive place. Uh, it is a real place, and it is a real gentleman's club, but no one really knows what happens there. Alex Jones snuck in, and he created a lot of hysteria about Bohemian Grove, about it being a satanic cult, and he recorded a video, which is the sketchiest video I have ever seen in my life. It's all blurred, and Alex Jones is telling you what's happening. Like, this boat, that something comes in on the lake, and you can't see it because it's dark and it's blurry, and Alex Jones, who's dead far away, he's miles away from it, he's telling you, oh, exactly word for word what's happening. And I'm thinking, right, you can see that from where you're standing, which is a bit sketchy that he goes into so much detail about what he can see from where he is. And then the second thing is, there's no proof, because the video is that shit quality that you don't know what's actually happening. All I saw is a boat come in. He's saying it's a man dressed like wearing skulls in a satanic suit, and then it just looks like, and the music that's being played, it's like Disney music. It's kind of like, it looks like a fucking theatre production. It doesn't look like a satanic cult. They're playing Disney music, and they're letting fireworks off, and they have some fire. That's all that happens, and they say some fucking, I don't know, biblical words or something. I don't know, but nothing sketchy happened. Like the conspiracies about Bohemian Grove, as it's like the rate, like the kill people there and the molest people, that children there and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm allowed to speak about it on YouTube, but yeah, there's loads of conspiracies about it being this really untoward place, but there's no evidence of any of that stuff happening. The only thing that Alex Jones reported from there was some fucking ritual that took place, and that's all he found when he snuck in. So it's a real place, just no one knows what actually happens there. And then Garcia's come out and started saying all this mad shit about... There's loads of conspiracies about what goes on there. Garcia's probably gone down some rabbit holes and he's delusional, and he probably believes that he was part of it or something. And apparently Garcia's saying he actually saw it happen, like molesting happen there. That's what he's saying. He's saying he's got video evidence and stuff, but he's not going to leak it because he'll be in danger. He'll be in danger of his life. Now, like, what's crazy is if any of this is true, what he's saying, he'd already be in danger of his life. Like, so just fucking leak it. Like, you've got more chance of fucking surviving if it's true. I don't know, man. It's just all fucking weird. It's all fucking weird. There's so much of it. I don't quite understand it, and how anyone can jump on either side. Like, objectively speaking, like, it's a bit sketchy. I agree with that, but we don't know. There's no evidence to prove what's going on there. Ice Cube's been saying the same shit as well. Well, not saying the same shit, saying it's a secret club and he's going on tour and he's going to let people know what about it. Could you picture Garcia getting pinned down whilst recording? I don't know. I really don't know what's going on, man. It's so confusing. Like, the whole thing it's very surreal. It's very, very surreal. And now he's come out and said he's not talking about anything other than the fight, other than boxing. Like, he's putting all that behind him for 6 weeks while he trains. Like, you've just said, you've made some bold statements, and I mean really fucking bold statements. Said all this mad shit, and then all of a sudden you're just going, right, I'm not talking about it now. There's no more talking about it until after I've done fighting. I'm locked in for 6 weeks until I fight Aney. It just doesn't seem right, man. It just doesn't seem right. It's weird. Was that the last fight of the prelims? No, we got one more prelim. But the thing that pissed me off more than anything, I wasn't going to really talk about it. It's just the fact that Red Pill MMA's talked about it, so it's wound me up a little bit. That he's took a side on something that is speculation. Like, I mean, proper, and it's bold claims. Like, you don't. And what pissed me off about Red Pill MMA is, just like Alex Jones and just like David Icke and all these people that come out with these conspiracy, big fucking speculative statements about fucking molestation rings and stuff like that with no evidence, or not showing anyone the evidence if they do have it. It's all behind a paywall. And Red Pill MMA use this video, which is talking about like child molestation and stuff like that, as a way to promote himself, self-promotion. So he started promoting himself. He started talking about how he's going to get demonetized for speaking the truth. So please support me by joining my Patreon, my Rumble, like and subscribe. you know, all this shit. And I'm like, you're either speaking the truth, or like, if you point out a video like that and you're really passionate about exposing people and doing that kind of thing, fair enough, good on you. But don't do it behind a paywall. Don't use it as self-promotion. In my mind, that's just as sick as the people who are fucking spreading this shit. It's just as sick because you've got no evidence and you're using it as a fucking way to self-promote. It's disgusting. It's like some Jake Paul kind of shit, that is. Here we go. Next fight on the books is Jack McGann versus Louis Green. It's a battle of the Brits, 2 Englishmen. Fierce guys entered the ring. Do 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 do. I think there'll be a bit of a break after this one. I might grab some food while we're waiting for the main card. Might order some food actually. What can I order? Dustin Poirier. Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow now. Like watching these shitty prelims. It makes you really appreciate like MMA. It really does. Because even in the prelims and MMA, UFC, Bellator, like so you get good fights, but there's not been one good fight on these prelims yet. It's disappointing. AJ coming out with padless gloves. I feel like whatever happens tonight, whether AJ wins or loses, we're going to see a fucking very emotional AJ tonight. And he's going to grab the mic. If Ngannou wins, he'll grab the mic after and he'll start trying to take Ngannou's moment from him. Main card starts in after this fight. But I think there'll be a bit of a break after the fight. So we're probably looking at about 6 o'clock, I reckon. 6:30 for the main card. The problem with boxing is they really drag out like between fights. It's not one after the other. You right, lad? How you doing, musical? Are you watching the boxing? It's on. The prelims are on YouTube, actually. It's fucking shit. Enjoyed the the Jake Paul rage. I can't remember who said do the Jake Paul rage, because I was kicking off on stream last night while I was doing the PFL stream. I can't remember if it was Two Smelly Fingers or Shotgun who said you need, because I was raging on stream about the Jake Paul thing, and they said drop a video, so I dropped a quick video. I couldn't be arsed to do a proper one. It's been a mad day. It's been a mad day. Oh, you got to go pick up your son. Fucking hell. How old's your son, man? I've got a night to myself. The daughter's out. She's sleeping with friends. The wife's gone out. The dog was supposed to be going out, but the dog, we dropped him off at the dog sitters. And the dog sitter rang me like an hour after and said, you need to come pick up your dog. They had a carport in the back garden. My fucking dog jumped on the carport and fell through the fucker. And they just said he's too much. You're going to have to come get him. Dude, your PFL stream did insane views, man. Yeah, man. Like we did good views last night. It helped that I pulled out a bit of French. My limited French. So yeah. I think at peak we hit 200, but that dropped off pretty quick. I think we averaged about 80 views, which is the best I think I've averaged. And then the views was like 13,000, I think, which was pretty good. But it's only equated to like 100 watch hours. But it's good, man. I'll take it. I was hoping this would end up peaking a bit more. Hopefully a bit later as the main card starts, we might pick up some views. 7, you got a 7-year-old, man. Mine's fucking almost 14. Some tell him how old musical brutal. Brutal has been known to lure with Candy and Cry. Ask him yourself. Don't tell, too late. Oh, knockout. Fucking knockout. Yeah, hopefully it's boxing prelims and stuff. Yeah, he's been knocked out, lad has. Jack McGann fucking beat no, sorry, Louis Green just beat Jack McGann. Nice knockout. Oi oi, Jigsaw, oi oi. Yeah, hopefully it should pick up some views later. Oh yeah, if you haven't liked the fucking stream, please like the stream, boys. It helps push the content. I need change now. The prelims I need change the fucking thumbnail. Joshua versus. Need a good thumbnail. This one should do. We'll change that up. Jigs in chat. Chat just so chat's just so jiggly. I got a gig booked at the Crystal Palace ground next month. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Fucking hell. That's good. What's going on there? Is it like is there an event on, or are you like supporting anyone, or are you fucking headlining the shit? Card started already. Yeah, prelim started, Jig, but it's being shite. Worst fucking prelims I've ever seen. Apart from the main fight on the prelims, which was Louis Green versus Jack McGann. He just got knocked out, McGann did. Don't like the stream, it feeds his ego. Fucking like it, you dickhead. Your stream got way more views than MMA Joey. Which one? The PFL? The PFL one. I do better with the European audience. Like anytime there's a European event on, I always do quite well. Like with MMA, Octagon MMA and PFL Europe, I always do okay. Whereas with the American audience, I don't do as well. Who they play musical? Oh, a beer festival. That'll be good. That'll be decent. Always good days out, like beer and food festivals. What numbers did MMA Joey pull then? Let's have a look at his live. 3.4. Fucking hell, that's embarrassing. Considering he's got 17,000 subscribers, it is a bit embarrassing that he can't pull bigger numbers than fucking that. I think the problem is when like the UFC's on, is there that many streamers on at the same time that I don't pull as many views, and I think it's harder for the UK audience to sort of get their American viewers, which is one of the biggest portions, biggest markets out there. Yeah, I know you're American, but there isn't a 8 watch. I don't mind 8 watch all you want. I like that. MMA fatty, cool and proper. I can't believe he only pulled 3.44k. That's pretty bad. For an established channel, they're bad numbers. Good. Tell them stay away. Is that where Guru's from? I'm guessing he's from down south. Joke, you know. How shit was the UFC presser, by the way? Yeah, man, it was pretty disappointing. It was okay. It was okay. It was nice to see the crowd atmosphere. I like the crowd atmosphere. It makes me really want to go to a fucking Miami card now. I always thought I need to go to a Vegas card, but I think I want to go to a Miami card more than a Vegas card. Seems like a better atmosphere. It was nice seeing O'Malley fucking sink in his seat. I don't think O'Malley was expecting Cheeto get as much attention as he did. So it was good. It was good to see that. But as a presser overall, it was just like you say, not much happening from the fighters. Yeah, I know. Sport is going to shit. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's going to shit. It kind of is. There's a lot of shit in sports, but there's a lot of good in sports as well. And what's good, brutally honest, and everyone, hope you're all well. All right, buddy, how you doing, lad? How you doing? I saw you were. I didn't know you were streaming the other day, but I watched your stream back after. It doesn't. I never see a lot of streams. It's always by luck or chance. I'm looking forward to tonight's fights. It should be a good crack. And the co-main, Zhilei Zhang versus fucking, is it Parker he's fighting? Joseph Parker. Yeah, that should be good. Zhilei Zhang's a banger. He's won 25 of his fights by knockout. I'm sure it's 25. And then UFC is at 3 AM, right? No UFC tonight. It's tomorrow, mate. I think it kicks off. UFC kicks off at midnight. Where are you, buddy? Where are you based? 25 is mad. I'm sure it's 25 when I checked. Oh, sorry. He's got 26 wins, 21 by knockout, 5 by decision, Zhilei Zhang. I'm good, man. Just chilling. I just chatting shit, anything people want to talk about topic-wise, I'm game. But I'm trying to get a fight myself and enjoying the fighting. Are you in Northern Ireland or Republic Island, mate? And yeah, nice, man. Get a fight. We've got Anthony lad in here. He's just started training and getting fights. I fought once as an amateur. I want one more fight as well before that's it. I just want one more fight and then I'm done. I'm too old, man. How old are you, Butter, anyway? Yeah, the Joy when Zhilei Zhang fucking beat Joyce, that killer that was. Republic, the real island, the real island is that. Nice. Yeah. So, what time zone are you in? Are you in the same time zone as us? Yeah, you're in the same time zone. So UFC tomorrow, friend. Starts at about midnight. The prelims. Oh, sorry, 11 p.m. 11 p.m. the early prelims. Then we have the prelims that start at 1, and then the main card starts at about 3 a.m. So it depends how much you're going to watch, really. So it's 11, 1, and 3. Oh, fucking hell. It's going to be a really late one, isn't it? The main event isn't going to come on till about 7 a.m. That's going to be a rough night for me. I'll be streaming the entire thing as well. That's going to be rough. Yeah, trying to get a bare knuckle fight. I'm 27. Oh, you're still young, man. Fucking hell, you can get quite a few fights in then. Bare knuckle, that'll be good, man. You'll have to let us know when you get a fight locked in. You think Leon versus Balal is next? Yeah, it's got to be next, It's got to be next. Balal, I've noticed Balal Muhammad has stopped talking shit, so I'm guessing it's locked. It's pretty much locked in behind the scenes. They just haven't announced it because Balal's not talking shit. He's been talking shit for years and years about not fighting for the belts, and now he's stopped talking shit. So I'm assuming he's got the fight. And Leon Edwards pretty much, I think he said he was fighting Belal. 4 kids, so be good to leave something behind, even if just good mentality towards sport. Exactly that, my friend. Exactly that. That's part of why I started training, because my daughter, she started like grappling and jiu-jitsu when she was like 5 years old, and then when she got a bit older, I felt like I needed fucking show the way kind of thing. So I started training. I got into like jiu-jitsu, and then I started MMA training. And now she switched. She used to love grappling, and now she's a boxer. She started boxing when she was about 9. No, she started boxing when she was 11. Sorry, she's had a few fights. But yeah, you have to show the fucking little ones the way, man. Exciting. It's exciting to learn, and it gets addicting. How about it? Joyce, one of the worst boxers I've ever seen. I didn't mind Joyce. I felt like he did well against the Dubois, but Dubois just fucking gave up, didn't he? In that fight, it looked like he gassed. I didn't mind Joe Joyce, but he's knocking on a bit, isn't he? Now he's not at the same level as a lot of these top boxers, and he's being exposed now. I think he'll just keep getting exposed. Say 7 a.m. Surely not. Yeah, I reckon main fight will come on in the UK unless there's like loads of knockouts. But we're probably looking at 7 a.m. If the main card's starting at 3 a.m. The main card, how many fights are on the main? On the main card, we've got Yan versus Yudong, Gilbert Burns versus Madalena, Holland versus Michael Page, Poirier versus Saint Denis, and then the main fight. So possibly, we're probably looking at between 6 and 7. Main event usually takes about 3.5 hours, doesn't it? Main event. Maybe I've overcalculated it. Maybe it's 6. It's going to be a late one anyway. I'll catch you later, Buddha. Have a good one, man. She's very competitive, but I don't think she wants to do boxing as a career. I think she wants more go into like coaching. I think that's what she wants to do. She wants to go into coaching. She doesn't want get fucked up. That's what she said. Like, she can take a punch, she can fight, man. Like, she's a beast, but she doesn't want. I don't think she wants to accumulate fucking damage over the years and stuff like that, which is pretty smart. She's like fucking 13 and she's got her head switched on. Whatever she wants to do, man, I leave her to it. But I think she'll end up going into something sports related, I reckon. Most likely go into something sports related. Probably something like coaching, I reckon she'll do. Joyce was good at the Homer Simpson technique. Walking forward and getting it. Oh, I remember that fight. The Homer Simpson episode when he was boxing. That was a pisser, that was. 7 would be a late one. It's usually 6 the latest. It is usually 6. Every now and again though, it's a bit later. I've known it start at 6:30 before. Depends how quick they anticipate some of these fights lasting. Like, there's quite a lot of these fights that could end up in finishes. If all of them go the distance though, it's going to be late. It's going to be pretty late. I need to get Dazn on now. She's a pretty good teen. I've got to admit, like, she's pretty switched on. She's a good kid. She is a good kid. I mean, it could get worse. It could get worse. Main event. Oh, the main Joshua versus Ngannou is scheduled for 10 o'clock. Don't know when this main card's going to start. Yeah, enjoy it for as long as you can, man. Before they get too old, and then the fucking proper teenage fucking drama. It's the only way I'm picking O'Malley to beat Cheeto is if Cheeto goes with the braids too. You going base your pick on whether Cheeto has braids. Oh god, yeah, man. Between even on the prelims musical, between the first fight came on and between the first fight and the next fight, there was about 40 minutes. I hate boxing, man. I really hate boxing for how they do these events. They just really shit at scheduling. They really shit at scheduling. Yeah, the co-main will go off and then they'll kill the atmosphere. and then the main event will come on. One thing I'm really thankful for the UFC for, they don't give fighters any opportunity to dictate when they come out. It's like, you're on now, you either get out or fuck off. Like, I remember, I don't know if it was a Floyd Mayweather fight, but there's been one or two boxing fights where fighters have delayed coming out and saying they're not ready and all this shit. And we just sat there fucking waiting. The Fury and Ngannou break between the co-main and main was embarrassing. I know, man. It's going to be an hard stream, this is, tonight, I reckon. The waiting round. Getting frustrated. Roman Fury. Tyson Fury's, I don't know if it's his brother, cousin, uncle, or whatever the fuck he is. He won on the prelims. He was fighting on the prelims. I didn't know he was actually... I had a family member fucking fighting on the card. That's why Fury was in the crowd and at the presser. I didn't know that. They should have a live band on. Something to entertain us. You know what would be good? I mean, I know not many people are into fucking slap fighting, but they should stick some slap fighters on, like in between the fucking fights. Yeah, it is a must win. I reckon PFL has always been his backup plan. If Ngannou doesn't win tonight, or he gets knocked out savagely, I reckon he goes back to PFL. If it's a really, really fucking close fight, I think there's a possibility he stays in boxing. If he wins the fight, 100% he will not fight in PFL. Why would he? Like, he becomes a ranked boxer. He becomes a top contender, and the money's too good. And he beats one of the best fighters in the heavyweight division anyway. So why would he go back to MMA? And his skills, he's always said that his skills are his hands. He's more of a boxer than anything else. It would make no sense for Ngannou to, if he wins or does really fucking well in this fight, to ever go back to MMA. But it probably is a must win. Otherwise, he'll be doing his PFL debut at the end of the year. Last time they had some budget card, B-type monstrosity on last time. Oh, some budget Cardi B. Budget Cardi B. I mean, fucking hell. That must have been bad. I like how there's no rappers walking out the fighters in the UFC, but sponsors should be available for fighters. Agree. It's smart business model, isn't it, from the UFC, being in charge of the sponsors and all that kind of thing. And there's pros and cons. There's pros and cons. The Reebok deal that they had, I feel like the fighters should get the heavy percentage of it. I don't know what cut the UFC actually get from the Venom deal now. Like the Venom deal, the Reebok deal. I don't know what percentage the UFC actually get. But all that shit needs to stop. I don't know, because I was talking with Shotgun about it with the antitrust lawsuit. I don't know if the antitrust lawsuit ends up coming up good and they win the antitrust lawsuit. I don't know if that'll change things within the sponsorships, because there's a lot of talk about how the UFC have used a lot of fucking shark tactics within contracts, and I don't know if that'll include sponsorship deals, like how fighters aren't allowed to promote anything anymore. I reckon it will. I reckon it'll change things if they win. But me and Shotgun were talking last night. We reckon there's a high possibility that the fighters in the antitrust lawsuit take a settlement, because I can imagine the UFC are going to want to try settle it, because then nothing changes. There'll be like slight changes, whereas if they win the antitrust lawsuit, then big changes will have to come, because policy and law will come into it. It's shady on the fighters though. They should go back to being able to allow their own sponsors and make money. Let's have a look for some food. Is this lawsuit they're facing a determining factor in how fighters get paid from here on? I haven't followed it enough. It's. I get the feeling they're looking for a money payout rather than actual change. But if they win and don't take a settlement, there's possibility that policy and how these contracts are made could change. So it's not just about the contracts. We were talking about what they do. There's so much shit to it. Like they'll lock fighters into really long contracts, and then they'll give them shit fights or stupid fights, and keep them locked in contracts. So even when they done fighting and they won't go to another promotion, they just can't. Like they were trying to do it with Diaz, more recently Diaz and Ngannou. They were trying keep them locked into contracts to sort of make sure that they couldn't fight anywhere else. And then on top of that, then they try to strong arm into new contracts. There's a lot of they weren't allowing fighters in the contracts. Like everyone was talking about Dana White and how they give fighters all this freedom of speech and stuff, but in the contracts they had it locked in where fighters couldn't even talk about their own contracts, how much they were getting paid and stuff like that. So much about freedom of speech. UFC stand for nothing like freedom of speech. There's a lot of violations on freedom of speech when it suits the UFC. There's no complete freedom of speech in the UFC. They let them talk about certain topics. Even that, they put a lockdown on. When the Canadian press conference, they shut that down. Sean Strickland even came out and said someone behind the scenes that had a word with him and told him not to say certain things. So, I don't know. Like, in regards to the contracts and how fighters that get paid from here on, I don't know if they need to be more transparent, because what they were doing before, and this stems back a long time ago, they were overpaying fighters. Certain fighters got paid more, but they blocked them fighters from telling people or anyone else how much they were actually getting paid. So then they could underpay other fighters. There's so much to it, like, and then the underpaid fighters and blocked them from telling how much they were getting paid. So then they could even lowball other people. There's also a dispute with Diaz that happened back in the day. Diaz wanted to leave the UFC years and years and years ago. This is when he was like not even big at all, not even a big name. He wanted to leave, and see you later. See you later, Anthony. Appreciate the chill morning, early afternoon banter. I'll see you later, brother. Yeah, Diaz wanted to leave, and they ended up fucking him over. I can't remember how, but it was to do with the contracts, and they ended up getting him locked into another contract, even though he didn't want to sign with the UFC. Cheeto was late to the weigh-ins. Has everyone made weight? I haven't even checked. Oh yeah, the Cheeto and O'Malley are locked in. Weigh-in results. Has anyone missed weight or a bit over? Yeah, it looks like. Just having a look now. Everyone's locked in. Oh, Vigara weighed in above the flyweight limit of 126 pounds. He forfeits 30% of his purse to his opponent. Fight proceeds as scheduled, though. Oh, Vigara, £1 overweight, and he's lost 30% of his fight purse. What a fucking idiot. A lot of fighters. There's always one fighter, Butter, at the weigh-ins where they show up late. It happened with it happened with that fucking. Why can't I think of a fucking name? Not Rebus. I can't think of a name. And let me just check something. I can't think of a fucking name. Mackenzie Dane. Mackenzie Dane weighed in like in the last 5 minutes of the weigh-in time. There's always one fighter, and I think we waited like nearly an hour and a half for Mackenzie Dane to turn up or something stupid. There's always one fighter that leaves it to last minute. Might even be fucking mind games. Fuck knows. He shit it out, did he? I remember seeing a short or reel that had Diaz pissing on the UFC lawn, then had the Dana soundbite after. Isn't he fucking awesome? I remember that, yeah. Like, Diaz just needs to stay away from fucking the UFC at this point. He should come back for a one fight contract for Conor McGregor, and that's it. He shouldn't lock himself into any more long deals with the UFC. He's wanted away for fucking years, and he's finally got away. Just stay out of it. £1, 30%. That's some amount for a pound. I know, man. That's a big cut of your fucking fight money. That is. He needs a fucking bonus. He needs a big knockout. He's going to need a big knockout. going to be hard to get a fight bonus on this fight card, though. There's so many good fights on here. No idea when this main card's going to start. He's still just talking shit. Eddie Hearn's on now. Right, let's have a look at food options. We got I had a carvery earlier. Took my mom out for a fucking Mother's Day lunch. But I'm fucking starving now. I don't know how long this is going to be, man. You're going to get your cook on. Get the cook on. That's what I had today. Fucking a roast beef, fucking roast dinner. I've done Mother's Day early because Mother's going with my sisters on Sunday. So I took her out today. This is going to be a long fucking night because the main card doesn't come out on the main event doesn't come on till 10. How many fights have we got on this main card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fights. Right, boys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump off for a bit and then I'm going to come back for the main fight in about the main card in about half an hour, 45 minutes. So I'll be back in a bit. I'm going to get some food and then I'll see you in roughly about 45 minutes. Nice one for joining, lads. I'll catch you in a bit.
Welcome to the Brutally Honest MMA show. For combat sports, the only place to go. Well, as in key, no it doesn't get better. Bringing MMA fans across the world together. The voice of the people, hard hitting, true talking. Real questions asked by the fans when they call in. Weekly MMA news you just can't miss. Potential matchups and post-fight analysis. From UFC to Brave and ONE FC to Bellator. Discussing every man and woman going to war. Even grappling events like ADCC to Polaris and grappling industries. So here's to the fighters, the fans and the game. Here's to the blood, sweat and tears and the fame. And here's to Dazn Key, you ready to go on the Brutally Honest MMA show. Welcome to the Brutally Honest MMA show. For combat sports, the only place to go. Well, as in key, no it doesn't get better. Bringing MMA fans across the world together. The voice of the people, hard hitting, true talking. Real questions asked by the fans when they call in. Weekly MMA news you just can't miss. Potential matchups and post-fight analysis. From UFC to Brave and ONE FC to Bellator. Discussing every man and woman going